Going to check that we actually are live and it's not lagging. Okay. Yep. Okay. Just gonna wait for the Discord to ping servers. And then what I just mean by ping is just we have a Discord and it's just gonna ping people basically. Well, ping the rooms and just say that I'm live. When that happens, I'm gonna start up the game. I'm hoping at the moment. I'm just seeing if you look in the bottom left there. It just says time remaining 10 minutes. I'm hoping that is just for them modes and I can start up the story. I left my game on for a while. And for some reason with PS4s, you'll update them, you'll install the updates and everything, and then you'll come back and then this will be it. This will literally be it, what you're looking at. You'll be like, well, why can't I play the game kind of thing. The story's not blocked out there, which is good. Yeah, I'm just going to check as well. I'm probably going to play this on easy because we are just after the story. If you watch the Uncharted free gameplay, that was just the same kind of thing. I was just playing it for the story. We'll see anyway. It is taking ages to ping it. Oh, there we go. That's where it comes up the stream elements just saying that we're live. Okay. Let's go. So it's either Explorer or Light. Alright, Illusion. It's either Explorer or Light, I think, that we're going to go for. The crushing difficulty's blocked out there, which we weren't going to do anyway, but... okay. Do you go on Light mode or Explorer? I feel like going on Explorer. The Stone Adventure, but aren't interested in the challenge from combat camera and aim assist. I don't like the idea of camera and aim assist. Settings are enabled by default. Yeah, we'll go with Light. Lock on aim. Automatically lock onto enemies' targets when aiming now. Camera assist now. Okay. Okay, we'll start it. I thought CT might join, that's what I was kind of waiting for, but... okay. So I'm just making a new save, that's why it's just gone off on the screen. Let's see. Alright, it's... these games, there are difficulty in them. You don't just play them to roll through them, I mean, you know. It's still difficult in some sort of way, like, because they don't program, like, in Uncharted 3 they didn't program, like, the one-hits and the aggression of the AI, so, like, you have the same aggression of AI, you're able to sponge more. That's all it was. Storytime people pog. This is gonna look miles better than Uncharted 3.
Crap.
Yeah.
Not good. Hold on! Nathan! They're gaining on us! I know! Well, crank it! Sam, I'm going as fast as I can! Keep heading towards you. I'll try to hold him off.
Oh, these flashing images already.
Oh, shit!
Yeah, it looks so much better.
They got smaller boats! Ram 'em! Got it! Hey, assholes! Tell your bosses to find their own damn treasure!
I think the only other Uncharted that I'd be willing to play, I think it was Lost Legacy, which was the other characters that are in the Uncharted universe, so you don't play from Nathan Drake's perspective. Oh.
Took 'em out!
I just have a feeling I'm going to enjoy this so much more than Uncharted 3, even though like the ratings are like hugely different between like all the stories, and everyone always argues about which one's the best. This is probably going to be my favourite just because of the way it looks and plays. I'm hoping this story is going to be really good. They've all been good so far. Uncharted 5 is the best.
I can fix it. Just cover me. Damn it.
Ah yes, you must be in the future. Okay, that's definitely more satisfying than Uncharted 3. That was triangle to reload as well. Ooh.
Get them off of us! Doing the best I can here!
But the sound on this game is amazing. Like, wearing headphones, definitely. Listening through it through headphones instead of through my monitor.
On your right! Watch it! Oh shit!
Nathan. Nathan. What are we gonna do with you? You must be tired of these lectures. I know I'm tired of giving them. And now you have to stay here with me all weekend instead of going on the retreat with everyone else? I don't care. Yes, that is the crux of the problem.
I don't see why I'm the only one being punished.
Because you started the fight.
You wouldn't give me back my book.
I told you to leave those books in your room. You only have yourself to blame.
Doesn't give him the right to just snatch it from me.
Does that give you the right to start throwing punches?
It wasn't just about the book.
Do I put subtitles on as well? I usually play with subtitles, but I didn't turn it on in the main menu. I feel like I should.
I'll save it for confession.
No matter what I try, you seem insistent on going down the same sad road as your brother. What a waste.
Whoa. You've played it before? You're only just realising now that you've played the whole game before.
Sam!
That's very weird, because didn't you only just start Uncharted, the trilogy, recently? Yeah, I think I'll,
I see you.
The Law of Adventure. Okay, I'll put subtitles on. Oh, options are at the top. That's a weird layout. Subtitles. Controls. Just put the sensitivity up a bit more on these ones. Oh, the aim assist is off. I don't get why that's maxed out. Or maybe aim assist is just a different setting to lock on aim.
Too slippery.
I can't believe that. I thought you would. I thought you would have known straight away. So did you complete? Did you complete this one before all the others?
Can't go this way.
Or is it back over here? Huh? Oh, it's this way, isn't it? More or less aimbot, yeah.
Okay, nice and quiet.
It's what I thought it was. I think by default you get aim assist and aim lock. I think the aim assist is just if you aim close. I might actually turn that off now. Actually, I'll see what it plays like without it. Yeah, it's this one. So lower the strength of the aim assist. So if I put it on like 0, I'm presuming that's just free aim. And then lock on aim is not what I want.
Help boys like him?
In the meantime, I'm neglecting the other dozen boys under my care.
What do you want me to do?
You know my opinion.
I'm not ready to give up on him yet.
You can't keep avoiding it.
Look, I'll talk to him in the morning. Okay?
Good night, Father.
Good night, Sister Catherine.
Which way am I going here?
Whoa, it's my file.
Yeah. Well, I do want to mainly see the story. I prefer the story in these games. I think as, like, given the example before where I prefer Um,
Damn it.
I prefer the the gameplay in more so Tomb Raider than this one.
Gotta get to that window.
Oh.
Come on. Move it, sister.
Oh, that was too close. There's no way she's not seen me. I get it's a game, but
Ah, Mr. Cat, I've forgotten my keys. Can you open the gate for me?
Come in, Father.
what's the oh Jesus for? Is that something you've done or something I'm about to do? You apparently played it 3 times and didn't realise.
Almost there.
Yeah. I really want to play Last of Us. I pre-ordered the collector's edition of it. I actually love The Last of Us, and it's the exact reason why I wanted to. What's it called? What is that?
Ooh, you gotta learn to watch your back. Alright. Okay, it's good to see you, little buddy.
Yeah, I really want to stream The Last of Us Part 2 though.
What is that? Really? Again?
It's nothing.
It's trouble.
He was talking shit about us.
So?
He said that Dad dumped us here because we're worthless, and Mom is in hell because...
Nathan, come on, they're just saying it because it gets to you, alright? You just gotta learn to laugh it off.
You wouldn't.
No, do as I say, not as I do. Here. You'll catch a cold.
So, what are you doing here like this anyway?
Completely redesigned him as a kid anyway.
Boy, I couldn't wait till Christmas.
What?
It's outside.
We're having to stay out of trouble.
I guess it's an exception.
I think mostly they made him more like American looking in this. Like in the previous one, he was very tanned as a kid and everything. Like, I think it was just the way the scenery's set
Is this his funeral?
and everything as well.
The place is kinda empty. Where's everyone?
Some Bible retreat.
I heard about that. I didn't know whether it was an actual thing though when people were going on about that.
How's Father Duffy doing?
Oh,
He's the one decent guy in there. You should come and say hi.
it's still got that ledge moving, which I don't like, where you instantly drop off a ledge if you get close to it. Like, it needs that mechanic where you just press circle to like drop off a ledge rather than like, 'cause I'm always like spamming X whenever I'm running. Just force a habit.
We're getting there. That was easy.
You didn't prop it.
I did. At least I thought I did. No, it doesn't matter. We're gonna take the high road.
The high road?
Just follow me. Watch this.
Whoa.
And now, we take the high road.
Have you done this before?
Once or twice. Here, come on. Your turn.
I think I'll definitely enjoy this though. Like I always like playing like the big exclusives. It's like it's like Marvel and stuff like that, where like a lot of people just don't prefer having like they prefer playing hidden gems of games and stuff. I just prefer to play games that are hyped up. I give way too much into the hype on everything,
On again, off again.
like films and thingy, like I said.
Okay. No guts. No glory. Whoa, whoa. Just don't think about it. You got this.
Well, I'm gonna have to do another sprint again. Oh. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that whenever they do like a flashback scene where like they seem more overpowered, like as a kid, they have more tools as a kid than as an adult. I feel like they'll probably do that with Last of Us, as like they kind of did it with Last of Us, where like
Right behind you.
I'm just trying to think what they did it in the DLC, where you could obviously do about the same as what you could do
Okay.
in the main game. In the what was it? The Left Behind one. But yeah, I'm kind of just ashamed that I bought Uncharted ages ago, but I just never actually played it because I was telling myself I'd go through all of them. So the only one I've not played is Uncharted 1. I'm still debating on whether it's like worth my time for it, but am I jumping with him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh. Death counter. Where was I meant to go? I meant to wait for him still. I think I was, wasn't I? We'll just see where he goes. I should... yeah.
Up the steep. Come on.
I can't jump that high.
Just go around the corner.
But I should learn my lesson from Uncharted 3 and trying to go on ahead against the AI.
Not bad.
Dying in the tutorial.
Never been up here before?
Nah, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. It was just a test death just to see if we could physically die on this difficulty. That's all it was, and we can. So, mystery solved, I guess.
You watch me.
You got this. You got this.
I got this.
Go ahead. Just don't overthink it.
Oh, crap! Ah, that shit! Come on.
I did it.
Of course you did.
Oh yeah. There was no doubt in me. Did you doubt this god gamer? Okay, more rappelling.
How about you take this one?
Oof. Where to aim it? That's the real question. I could...
I'll follow your lead.
Oh, okay, at least it's like an auto lock on.
Okay.
Come on, is that not where I'm meant to go? Am I just imagining things? Where am I meant to go? I thought I was gonna do like it first try and show off. Okay. It's just the laws of physics that I just completely forgot about. Yeah, test F2. Come on, where do I go now?
All right. After you.
Oh, so I was going the right way, but
Now, head down.
I feel like I'm probably like locked out of hitting the ladder because I've got to hit the balcony first, kind of thing. Maybe.
Just like that.
We're out.
Alright.
Check it out. Huh?
Whoa, you got the 250?
250? What are you talking about? No, this is the 500cc twin.
No way. Where'd you lift it from?
Whoa. That's a low blow. But hey, I'll have you know that I am a changed man. Bought this with hard-earned cash. Here, come on, take a seat.
Yeah, that's a capper and a half.
The only time you pull a stunt like this is when you're trying to make up for something.
You are too smart for your own good, you know that? Alright. I got this job. Pays well. Really well. But, gotta leave town for a little bit.
What's a little bit?
Like, a year. At the most, and then I'll be back before you even know it, alright?
You're bailing on me.
Come on, don't be so dramatic.
What, so it wasn't bad enough to leave me in that place? How could you do this to me, Sam?
Wait, I'm doing this for you. The money I'm making for the both of us. And then in a couple of years, when you're out...
It's an at Sam Weird champ moment now, illusion, isn't it?
myself.
I'll pitch in.
I know you think the orphanage sucks.
You have no idea.
Sam's always got to be weird.
For you, Raina.
Don't know what it is about people called Sam.
Just gotta trust me on that one.
It's not fair.
Nothing about our lives has been fair.
Yeah, fucking Sam.
Made it work, right?
Sure.
Well, you know, the bike wasn't the only surprise. And I guess I'm gonna have to ruin the next one.
What?
All Mom's stuff. Everything that Dad sold, I tracked down the buyer.
If you're saying this just to make me feel better,
I swear to God.
where?
On the other side of town.
I feel like I'm gonna cry at these games. Like, I've tried avoiding spoilers like at all costs, and
Feeling if it was ours to begin with.
yeah.
I'm sure the cops are.
Luckily, I've not encountered a spoiler, but oh. I'm just hoping it's like really good.
Hell yeah.
There's no way Sam's here. Sam's streaming. He stole all my viewers.
You're gonna have to do it better than that, pal. Acabemos con esto. Let's go.
Yeah, I even told my brother, my brother's already played all the Uncharted, so I already told him that I'd play it eventually, but I didn't watch him play any of it, so this is all new to me. Yeah, Sam is pretty weird.
¿Qué tal esto? Asshole, let go of me. Agárrenmelo. Right back at you. Lucha como un hombre. All right. Sí, Gustavo. That's smart. Toma esto, pendejo. Vuelve ahí. Rómpelo. Acaba con él.
Crazy, isn't it? It's a shame because like it looks I don't know if like I'm presuming that you're seeing it in like really good quality as well, because I always max out the settings, but obviously you can't stream in 4K off a PS4, it'd be way too demanding. And with a 4K monitor, I really wanted a HDR like screen to play these on. Am I meant to be countering these? I'm trying to press triangle, but nothing's happening. I'm guessing it's scripted. Yeah. Oh.
Hey, we weren't fighting, huh? Right, little guy?
Voy a matar, gringo come mierda.
Hey, you don't call when you're tall enough to ride the rides.
Te voy a sacar tiras por el culo. Solitaria. Cállalo. Lo está esperando aquí, eh?
It's a shame they didn't translate the subtitles.
Abre.
Come on. How long am I supposed to be in here? Huh? Where's the toilet?
You looking at it? Have fun.
I will. Gracias.
He did look quite short then, getting beaten up. It's like I'm trying to fight like the boss of the game, where they're just significantly taller than you somehow. It is weird that I've never actually had like a game like this where like you fight someone small as like a final boss. It just doesn't happen, does it? Does look amazing.
All right, cálmate.
It's crazy how like Last of Us is gonna hopefully look better than this as well. Like I already know it will, but it's just crazy how you get better looking than this, isn't it?
Idiota. Get up the stairs. Viene saliendo un prisionero. Abran la reja.
Thank you. So I know this is like a silly question now. Is this a sequel part to Uncharted 3, or is this like a prequel part to like the Uncharted series, or is that just gonna ruin it? What I've just asked.
Muévanse. Quítense, cabrones.
I feel like I'm dumb, but it doesn't look like he's.
Some fans.
Yeah, my adoring public.
It doesn't look like he's aged a lot in this part anyway, or aged at all for that matter. Am I going in here?
Abre la reja.
¿A dónde lo llevas?
Es una sorpresa.
Diviértete.
You speak a little Spanish, you know. Wait, what did you say?
You'll find out soon enough.
¿Lo escuchaste? ¿Qué está mirando?
Nada, amigo. Nothing.
Atrás. De este me encargo yo.
Bien.
Oh, okay. So it's before the series. That's good to know. I'm presuming I'm just asking it like too early. Like it's going to explain everything. It's going to explain that why I didn't use a grappling hook for all 3 games. I'm just going to run away from him.
No, not that.
Just wondering if I just stand over here and he doesn't do anything. Or just stand here and just say after you. Alright.
Yeah, this isn't sketchy at all. Hey, you know, this doesn't look like the warden's office. Go, lad. Yeah, I'm on it.
Okay, that's like the biggest spoiler. That's something I was like really hoping they'd explain. But now that you've just told me they don't explain, that's a spoiler in itself. Really didn't know they weren't going to do that.
Take these cuffs off or what?
I want in.
In?
Whatever you hope to find up there, I want in.
Come on, Marcus. The deal was just to get us in and out of here. That's it.
Just? I'm sticking my neck out for you gringos.
Yeah, and Rafe is paying you a lot of money for your trouble.
See? But not nearly enough.
You were told not to open that.
Yes. I was also told not to take bribes, not to bring anyone here, and not to beat on my inmates. But here we are.
Just be careful with that. It's 300 years old.
I was a member of Captain Henry Avery's crew. You know who that is?
He was a pirate.
The pirate who pulled off the biggest heist in history and got away with it. I looked them up.
It's great.
Over
Can we-
$400 million worth of gold and jewels, all from one single ship. The Gunsway.
I'm familiar with the story. Can you get to the point?
I occupied the highest cell in the Spaniards' prison. Here. I hope someday you will find your way into this infernal place, bear my cross, and discover the riches of paradise.
What? What do you want?
The riches of paradise.
It's a metaphor.
No. You and your friends did not pay to get into this infernal place in search of a metaphor. I want in.
I'll tell you what. Let me go up there, check out the prison cell. If there's still anything there after 300 years, we can take this up with Rafe. Come on. Letter.
Very good acting. I actually wasn't expecting him to be like in on it in some sort of way. I thought he was like about to hang me or something.
You want to do it since you want in and all?
Just don't break your neck.
Oh, well, that's good to hear. It's always better to hear it from like someone that's played all the Uncharted.
Get it just over there.
I think it's the same as anything though. Like, even though I love The Last of Us 1, I feel like if the writing is as good as Last of Us 1, if it's exactly the same in like story detail, like most of the story implementation is to do with visual as well. Like it's the generation of games that we live in now, where it's like if the game looks good and everything, you know, it enhances your storytelling in a way. And there's so many games that I've played where the stories are good, but you know the gameplay's not, or the gameplay doesn't look visually as good as another game that I've played. I think that's like why you have to pre-order like kind of everything now, because if you don't, then you miss out, and then months later there's like a game that like visually looks better than everything else again. It's just weird. I meant to get a rope thing there, aren't I? Is it that? Oh, it is that. That's very well discreeted, that.
No, business.
Out the way. I have a huge backlog of games that I want to complete before, like, obviously, like, all the new games come out, the thingy, because the next game that I'll be playing next month will be, yeah. I actually thought, I'm always, like, quite cynical with this kind of stuff, so, like, I always think to myself, well, if the game's bad, then it probably is bad. But then it came out on the EA Access for free, because we subscribed to that, me and my brother subscribed to that already. We actually gave Anthem a shot, and we thought, there's no way it's this bad, and it was really boring. And it looks amazing, and the weird thing is as well is that I really liked Mass Effect Andromeda, which is like an unpopular opinion. I really liked that, not for the story but for the gameplay. The gameplay made that game. The story was really pathetic, like in telling like an ending and everything, and enemy build up and all that. But with Uncharted games, it's like I have the exact same thing as playing Tomb Raider, where I'm like, am I meant to jump on here? No. Oh, I'm dead. You had to die, thingy. You had to die. I'm probably blind, aren't I? There's meant to be somewhere else I'm meant to go. I'm just not looking the right way.
Wait till Sam hears about this.
Oh yeah, it is. It's that way, isn't it?
Onward and upward.
Or is it? Oh, I've got to keep climbing up, haven't I? Okay. Yeah, Anthem really bad. A game that I disagreed with a lot of people, and a lot of people like disregarding the stuff that they used to do, was Star Wars Battlefront 2. I think that game is like actually amazing.
Nice view before he was executed.
But it had a really poor release, and I bought into the console and everything as well because I needed a new PS4, so I bought the PS4 Pro, which was like the Star Wars edition. I really hoped it was good, and it was good for like what I played of it, and then I didn't play it as much, and I kept on going back to it because they kept on adding content. It's an example of a game where, like, under EA, I just thought, yeah, they're probably just going to make a new game. Just forget about it. But they've kept at it. And I don't actually know if they're going to bother working on a Battlefront 3 now for a long time. Of it, just because of that. I'm meant to go here. I'm meant to actually go up, kind of thing. Oh. Okay.
Not gonna lie. This is pretty awesome.
Okay.
Man, Sam is missing out.
Yeah, Sam is missing out, isn't he? He's missing out on this stream.
When's his cell? Cell?
Yeah. I think it's weird now because I don't know where all the sales come from, because the microtransactions, probably, like, as much as people complained about them, it's the same as every game, where even no matter how vocal there are people that really enjoy paying for microtransactions. There's so many people, and people don't understand that. That's why they didn't get rid of it straight away. So, like, for instance, with me, I was actually really annoyed that they got rid of it, because I played it on day one, and
Zodiac symbol. Sagittarius.
oh, okay. But yeah, I played it like day one, and
all these squiggles and scratches must mean something.
and it was really good, but I got really frustrated. So, like, back to my train of thought, I got really frustrated because of the people that had actually paid for transactions.
That's not it.
Obviously had an advantage over it, so.
Nothing. Yeah, I should look at that letter again. Ah, nope. 10 and 2. X and II.
Ooh. I've just been guessing at this point of what to pick out. Couldn't care less about microtransactions. If they let you buy power, it's no from. Yeah. But the annoying thing is about that game was that they removed them, so whoever, like, bought into microtransactions had, like, a head start. So, like, the way their system was, and I couldn't believe it when you actually looked at it, 'cause, like, I played without knowing it for ages until all the stories kept on coming out, like, the day after. So, like, I was playing it, like, a couple of days early, because when you pre-ordered it on that kind of system, you got it a bit earlier. But yeah, it was just really weird
Watch that first step.
with it, because I keep on losing my train of thought, so I should really concentrate on this. The Star Wars Battlefront thing was just, like, such a shit show when it came out.
Down we go.
And it's honestly the only game where I've been like, this will get better, Because if you've actually seen the guy that announces like all the updates and everything, he's really passionate for like the game, and you see that in a lot of people. So like Warframe's like the main game that obviously a lot of the chat plays, because that's where I advertise the streams. And you know, you see that in certain developers where you're like, yeah, these people are gonna make this game better, even though like the game that you're currently playing is kind of shit.
Yeah, let's see Ray do that.
Oh yeah, Death Test 3. Yeah, so this is a deathless playthrough.
Goes my shoulder.
I don't know which ones like you'd prefer to
I want a cut.
thingy as well.
I want in.
I thought that was actually that Vargas talking then, because it's a brush. There's a PS4 feature where you can see chat on screen. I thought about just adding it for like, because I upload all the streams that I'm starting to do. I want to start streaming more, because like I probably wouldn't have completed Uncharted 3 if it wasn't for streaming. Oh. And I've learnt now from the rope at the start is that never jump off your first swing. I should know that more from like Tomb Raider as well. Oh, it's not that way. I'm just dreading Sam joining and just spamming Resident Sleeper when he joins. Okay, let's go up here.
You made it. What'd you find? Greg?
Oh right, okay, so I should... What you're telling me is that if I time it perfectly, then I can do the first swing thing on like most things. But the thing is though, I did that before. It's probably just where I swung to, wasn't it? Because I tried landing on the ladder, but... Yeah. I died. Well, it was a test death, of course.
Blueprints?
Could be. There's a bunch of old files.
Yeah, great. You go look through those, okay? See what you can dig up. Meanwhile, I'll talk to Sam. He's our Avery expert. Maybe he can make sense of this whole mess.
Right. I'll look through the files.
Yeah.
Turn around. When you're done talking to him, come and find me.
You got it.
Gringo, if I catch you fighting one more time, 1 week in the hole for you.
Nice acting, Vargas. Almost as good as mine.
¿Qué puedo decir, eh? Suerte de principiante, ¿verdad?
Hijo de puta.
Lo siento, chicos. Tengo que irme.
Claro, te vas cuando estás ganando.
Para ti, eh?
Okay. Alright, what I might need to do now is have a bit like of a break. About 10 minutes, something's just come up that my brother's coming for. If that's alright, I don't know if I can leave a message on the screen.
Don't stop, please.
Come on.
Or something I can't, can I?
We did this. You and me. This rich asshole comes in
Shit.
at the tail end.
How long have we been trying to get in here?
We had some leads.
No, we didn't.
It's not a break, it's something that's just come up that I need to do. But it should only take like 10 minutes, it's just something my brother needs a hand with me with.
Did he let you into the old prison? Yeah. After we had the letter.
I'm just trying to see if I don't know if you can like add an overlay on stream.
So how much does he know?
I'll just go on.
What's a cut?
Shit. Rafe, if anybody else finds out about this...
I'll work it out before this. No sweat. Right now, let's get on to more important matters. Let's find somewhere a little more private.
All right, coast is clear.
Okay, so what do we got?
Oh, Huh? Hey,
May I?
just be careful, okay?
Wood with gold and silver inlay. It's well made. It's hollow. Why would one of Avery's men go to the trouble of hiding a cheap crucifix?
It's not a crucifix. Technically, a crucifix is a representation of Jesus. It's not Jesus.
You're right. There's no crown of thorns. He's tied to the cross. If it's not Jesus, then...
Read the inscription.
Right.
Digna factus recipitmus. We
receive the due rewards of our deeds.
Look at you.
There's a benefit of growing up in a Catholic orphanage. That's St. Dismas. Yeah, penitent thief. What's the connection?
Right, I'm gonna pause it after this cutscene, so like, I'm sorry that I'm just like gonna take a break for like a bit. I don't know whether to just cancel the stream and then restream, or whether just to
This guy was penitent. He accepted his punishment with grace. And Jesus brought him to paradise.
I think I don't know if anyone, if you stream in the chat, Marlux,
You figured it out.
Just trying to think of whether I can, if I can just start OBS up and just leave it there. Because I've got like a be right back screen there.
Let's find Vargas. Get the hell out of the show.
Just see actually. Right, okay.
Let me guess, this is the guy you picked a fight with?
Didn't know he had so many friends.
Te dije que no hayamos terminado.
Mira, nos ganaste, ¿okay?
Muy tarde para hablar. Aquí no sales. You know what? Tú no te metas.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll stop the stream and then I'll come back. Oh.
Jesus, did you have to pick on the most popular guy?
I didn't hear you volunteer.
Guys, save it for later. Buenas noches.
I'll try and finish this off if it's like a big thing. I don't think it is.
I'm good. I'm good for now. Remember, jab, jab, strike. Jab, jab, strike.
Oh. I think we lost. I think we lost the other viewer anyway, because of me saying that. Yeah, I'll stop streaming after this thing.
Some help here. Thanks. ¿Estás muerto? Hey, get off!
This fight's gonna go on for ages.
Espera. Ya basta de hablar.
I would have never guessed that.
Alguien más necesita que le recuerde las reglas. ¡Alíñense!
¿Qué es esto? ¿Eh?
Dame. Are you bringing in contraband?
Vargas.
¡Cállate! Who do you think you are? Llévalo a su celda. Trae a los gringos a mi oficina.
Okay. We'll just call it a break after this anyway. I'll come back on a bit later. It's like the second time being live and being interrupted kind of thing today. Yeah, it's better than not streaming at all.
We almost got killed, you know?
You still might.
Vargas. Seriously?
Oh, I didn't find anything.
Yeah.
It must be in a different tower. Well,
I don't know who that was that Marluxia? I was trying to think of who it was. Is it someone in Discord? I recognise that name.
It's worthless, alright?
You think I'm an idiot?
Okay, you want to renegotiate? Fine. Stop acting like a third world thug. Put the gun away.
Marluxia 11. Wait, it's not Kojo, is it?
We're willing to give you 10%.
Think half.
We're doing most of the work. 20. And you'd never find it without us.
25 equals
25. Does that sound fair, guys?
Suppose I can live with that. Sure. Maybe 400 million divides nicely.
Oh no, I think it was just a new comment.
Looks like we have a deal.
A new viewer.
yes, we have a deal. And if you ever cross me again,
Jesus.
Oh,
Are you out of your goddamn mind?
You want to find out?
Guys, what are we doing here?
We're sticking to the plan.
Was this part of the plan?
Just follow me.
Come on. Come on!
yeah, I'm just gonna finish here. Alright, thanks for watching me anyway. I'm gonna have to quickly go off. So, thanks anyway, Lucian, for sticking around. I'm just gonna save it. And I'll be back on in about half an hour or so. Alright.